Blessings in Jesus' name. So this is my reflection for unplugging and simplicity from technology. How does this practice make you feel about your current use of technology? After writing my schedule, which it shed some light on the things that I didn't realize I put more time into. Um, I realized that yes, I do have time for God. I always make time for God, but the times that I make for myself are spent either playing my video game or watching sermons on YouTube or just watching different YouTube videos or watching movies with my mom. If I can be honest, if I would have to cut off anything, it would probably be those streaming times. I've already cut off social media. Um, not indefinitely, but just for a hiatus that I gave to God so that I can soak up His Word to learn His Word. Um, and what would practicing simplicity and unplugging look like for me? That would just give me more time, like I said, to be in the presence of God. It would give me more time to actually soak up the information that I'm getting from school, the information that I'm getting from my Bible class, and from church service itself. I do feel that sometimes I maybe took on too much at one time, and it's a lot of information to absorb. But I feel like what I'm doing is you know I'm doing what I felt from the beginning of me taking on these things is that the Lord will get me through it, and I still feel that same way. Although, yeah, sometimes it can be overwhelming because there's a lot of different. Uh, it's all about the Bible, but it's all different information coming at me at once. And so I'll take a break from it, and when I do take a break from it, or for myself, is I'm playing like my Assassin's Creed game for a bit, just to avoid the overload of information, just to let my mind rest for a bit. But that's very hard for me because my mind never rests, and so sometimes the gameplay gets extended. Sometimes the movie watching gets extended, and before I know it, I'm like, whoa, I need to catch back up on things that I've already committed to. So the streaming and the gaming would definitely be the things that you know, I take away and would help me get a better sense of not just God, but of myself to understand, how it is that my body works, whether it's rest, you know, activity, things of that nature, and also it gives me time to just reflect on everything that I've soaked up throughout the week. Um, what questions do you have about these practices? The only question that I have is, um, would it be okay for me to take away some of the you know the the getaway things, the getaway from the information, from the overload of information. Like I don't want my brain to get overloaded. Like at this moment right now, I'm very tired because I had to catch up. And I have my daughters here, so I'm playing catch up right now. With schoolwork, I'm playing catch up with just gaining some time for myself. And it's been time well spent with my kids and everything like that. And this is what I do every week. But yeah, it can be a little overwhelming. So if anything, my only question would be, would that be okay for myself to do that? Because I feel like if I do that, then I have no time to step away from the overload of information. And when I say the overload of information, it's not that I'm getting, it's a bad thing. It's all godly wisdom, but it can be a lot. It can be a lot sometimes, just to be honest and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's my reflection